guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my paycheck budget for the first paycheck of December 2023, and we're going to actually be doing my cash envelopes for my cash envelope spending wallet. And I am also going to be telling you guys exactly how I figure out what I need to put in my cash envelopes, and then also how I figured out what envelopes I needed to put in my everyday spending cash wallets. I did have a lot of you guys messaging me that and asking me, say, hey Tina, how do you even figure out what envelopes you need to put in there? So please stick around if you do want to see exactly how what method I use to figure out what to do for the cash envelopes wallet. And then we're also going to be adding to my self-care savings challenge binder, and I think that's about pretty much all that we're going to be actually doing today. And then I'm going to be showing you guys my budget workout for the first paycheck. I do have a lot of it filled out because I just wanted to eliminate some mistakes, because when I do it like sitting by myself, I can pretty much kind of like a little bit focus, but then when you get on camera, you're like, oh, and it's like you're doing it all right there, rush. But so just let you know, I do have some of this filled out, but I am going to go through step by step to let you guys know how I actually figured out what I got going on for my paycheck budget. And before we get into that, guys, if you have not already clicked on that subscribe button, and then also click on the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos, guys, because I love to have you here. We're all a budgeting family. Don't forget to click it so that way whenever I post a video, you guys will actually see, because I like to have you guys post your comments and also like share how your budget is going. And then also by clicking the like button, that helps the algorithm for my videos so other people can watch it and learn also. All right, guys, so with all that stuff said, let's go ahead, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to actually just count my cash just to get that out the way. And today looks like we are going to be doing $293. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. All right, I will say this actually looks pretty good. Am I going backwards? Well, usually I have my tray going this way, so that's why I was like, wait a minute, something isn't. And Aiden is running upstairs, so y'all probably can hear his heavy footsteps upstairs. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to put my wallet to the side. We're going to go ahead and hop into my budget planner. And then, like I said, the budget planners, I do have tracking. I did post on my Instagram that showed you guys that you can see there should be here the December the 15th. So hopefully, usually when that comes, they're pretty good with that. Like I said, I get these made in the USA, so it doesn't take too long for that to come. So I can't wait till Friday so I can get these out to you guys. Right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our budget that we have going on here. So I'm just going to close it up like this so we can actually focus on one thing at a time. And this is something that I am pretty much learning, that focusing on one thing at a time helps out so much. Oh, y'all, and then we're going to actually be adding to I'm going to start my property tax sinking funds again. So I almost forgot about that. We're going to start that back over too. Right, so this paycheck here, as you can see, I have most of it written down here. The paycheck will start on the 8th and it should end on the 21st. I don't count the next payday because all of those bills are going to take care, all of that paycheck is going to take care of all the bills after. So that's how I have this pretty much figured out. So I have all of the bills and this is like my real-time tracker. So when I actually pay the bills or when they actually come out, I do put check marks there. So as you can see, these are automatic payments that are coming out. And then at the end of the month, I do a highlighter method on the bottom, so that way I can categorize how much did I spend for my car, how much did I spend for Aiden, how much did I spend for credit cards, how much I spend for home utilities, how much I spend for entertainment. And I need to draw this line. Last time I remember I forgot to do that and I did the heart instead. And I was like, well, I can't, where's my little highlighter? I was like, I gotta remember to fix that, and I never did. So here we go. We fixing it. All right, so that's how I figure out. And then if it's some things that I can pretty much cut, I think I pretty much cut it down as much as I can. I ain't getting rid of my Netflix. I'm sorry. I ain't getting rid of my Netflix. But I used to have like Disney Plus and Hulu. But since we switched to Verizon from T-Mobile, that does come with the actual, not subscription, but it comes with having the phone bill with them. So that was another 2 other phone. That was, I can't talk. That was 2 other. Aiden is in the room with me and I can hear him in the background. So he's like, like messing up my concentration. So those are 2 subscriptions that I was able to get rid of, but I still have them as a subscription. That makes sense? I don't pay for them. How about that? All right, so let's go ahead and get back into this. All right, so income and rollover. So $1,300 was budgeted. That's what I thought I was going to get. Rollover is from our last paycheck budget, and I can actually show you guys that. That's like the beauty of doing these paycheck budgets and having them written down so that you can go back. And as you can see, it's $461.08. So what I did was carry that over to this because this is the buffer that was in the checking account. And the actual was $1,295. Shame on you, $5 for not making that $300. And that's $461.08, but that's just the way it goes. So we got $1,300 plus $461.08, and I'm gonna have to put my bracelets in here because that noise like scraping on the desk gets me. I don't know if it gets y'all too. When you hear it, it's like, and I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just gonna have those in there. I keep them on all the time, so I mean you can still hear them, but it's not as bad scraping on the desk. Okay, so we got what I budgeted for was $1,761.08, and what actual was $1,756.08. So I think it's good to have what you think you're going to get so you can kind of estimate it and throw out some numbers there, and then your actual is what you actually got. So what you can see, say like, hey, I had $1,295 on my paycheck, and that's what I got. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, right? Okay, so then what I do next is I have all of my expenses. These are pretty much like my non-negotiable expenses that I know that I have to pay for. Now, Netflix, Brinks, that's security. That's kind of But Brinks, I do, that Brinks. Netflix, that's not like a necessity, but that's $15. I know $15 is $15 to bigger amounts, but $15.49, I think I can pretty much fees that. And then like the after school, the AEP, can't be sitting up in the house with the lights because if not, I won't be able to do my videos, right? So that's something you can't live without, right? All right, so these are all of the amounts, the budgeted that I had and the actual, and all of these I paid the same amount except for my grands. But for my grands, I did pay extra, so I did put that down here in extra debt, but we'll get to that once we get to it. All right, so how I figure this out is I go 1,756.08 and I subtract the actual amount, which is $85. Now y'all watch me, because y'all know sometimes y'all have to be on my videos talking about something. Tina, you didn't subtract. But it's okay. It's okay because I don't mind, because like I'm human. I don't mind y'all posting saying, hey Tina, you did not subtract this. You did not subtract that. And then I go back later on and I fix it in my book. So girl, I'm telling you, it's good to have, instead of one set of eyes on it, it's good to have a bunch of eyes set on it, right? Minus $79. So 109,163 minus 123. So we got 968.63, and then we got $85. Okay, so this is the importance that I have here. Is this right here lets me know how much I have left over for savings, for debt, for cash envelopes, for sinking funds, for savings challenges. Now, I know there's like a lot of saying like, you need to pay yourself first. So that's why I have this like slam right here, and that is true. You do need to pay yourself first, but sometimes in my mind, I'm like, I do need to pay myself first, but I do need to make sure my AEP bill is paid, because I need to have electricity, or I do need to make sure Aiden's after school is paid, because if I can't have him in after school, then I can't go to work. And then if for work, if I can't work, then I can't pay my emergency. I can't put money in my emergency savings or my regular savings. So I kind of look at it like that. So that's basically why I have it right here though. But I know they say like pay yourself first. So I guess it's just whatever. I guess it's just pretty much whatever works for you. So you have to figure out that balance of which you feel that is important the most and what's not important the most and what's second. So, all right, so I do like to fill in my little, I'm going to fill these in real quick. This is not necessary, but I do fill these in. All right, so, and then we're going to add, all right, and then we're going to add the covers to that. Oh, I did the wrong box, y'all. Oh, y'all, I did the wrong box. All right. See, this is what happens. I did the wrong box, me an extra, but you know what? It's all good because this erase. So we're good. These are eraser highlighters. I found these on clearance at Target. All right, so we're good. All right, that works out. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add up these expenses. So these should be the same for each category. We have $85 plus $40, $35 plus $15, $49 plus $162, $61, $85, $197, $79, $123, and then we got $85. All right, so we got $872.45. So we got $872.45. So these are our expenses these are pretty much our non-negotiables expenses that we need to get done before anything, before we play around with savings, before we play around with debt, sinking funds, savings challenges, all those things. Okay. All right. So then we got emergency savings and then we got regular savings. So that was a total of $200. And then we have grants, which is an extra of $21. Now I do add that to my sheet back here. I'll show you guys. I've already added it to it. So as you can see, this is my debt payoff sheet here. And then the balance that I have is $1,799. The amount that I started off with was $2,056.74. This was like a weird amount starting off because remember we got the chair, the couch, but we didn't get the ottoman, so they had to add the ottoman. It was a little bit confusing, but I did have to go back and call because they gave me the wrong chair was on the receipt what they ordered, so I had to call that, so they fixed that. And then I didn't get I think it was like 50 off of every 500 or 800. I can't remember, it's been a while, but it was something like that, and they didn't put it towards the balance, so I had to get that fixed. So it was like, so I finally got it where it's to the right amount. So now we're going to go over to our cash envelope. So this is where I say we're going to figure out how I come up with my cash envelopes. Okay. And I'm going to use my little notebook. This has been, it has been playing out pretty good, like me using the notes in here. All right, so first thing you want to do is you want to gather all of your receipts. All right, so all of your receipts for the last, if you get paid every 2 weeks or if you get paid every week, that's what I did. I get paid every 2 weeks. Sometimes I pay myself on the other week to offset, and I'm going to grab me some coffee, y'all, and we are focusing on today's coffee as Wicked Joe's again, y'all. I love this coffee. All right, so all right, good. So you want to gather all your receipts and you want to see what you are spending the most in. Mine's was eating out. That's what I was doing, eating out. That was so much. So eating out was the most expensive, and y'all, I was going to Crisp, and y'all see that I do have a Crisp envelope in there. Now, I was spending like a Crisp salad, if I get everything that's supposed to be on there, a good one would be $13 and let's see, 75 cents. I'm going to actually round that up to $15. So this is how it kind of was an eye opener for me. So I said, and it would be sometimes I would be lazy. I was like, I'm not making my lunch today. I'll be all right. I'll go home. Then I never go home because home was super far away. So I was like, no, I don't feel like going all the way home. So if you take $15 times, let's do this, $15 times 5 days a week, that's $75. So I was spending $75 a week or even if it's like times 4. So 15 times $4 equals 60. Now I'm gonna tell you, the salad, that was not even including a drink. And usually drinks are like $3 and some change. So if you got $3 times 5, which is 15. So 15, so we're gonna add that to it. So you have a total of 7, 8, 9, $90 I was spending a week on salads. Now, usually for my groceries, I'll do like 100. As you can see what we're doing today for groceries, we're doing $100. Isn't that crazy? You have 100, 90, 10. So I could basically, it's not going to taste the same. Trust me, I've tried to make my own salad like that, but I mean, it's good, but it's not the same. So I can literally get some salad for maybe $2.50, or sometimes it's cheaper. And I could use that for the whole week. And then I'll get some cheese, which is $2.97. Cheese then went up. The store brand cheese is more than the Kraft cheese. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know. Because I went to Walmart and the Walmart cheese was like $3. And no, it was $2.92. No, it was $3. And the Kraft cheese was like $2.67. And some of it, like the blended kind, was like $2.97. Yeah. I was like, how is the store brand more than the actual brand? I did not understand it. So check it when you go to Walmart. Check it and see like the cheese, like the Kraft cheese and then the Walmart cheese. And maybe I might have overlooked the ounces, the packages. Maybe they might have been bigger, but I'm sure I looked at it and it was the same thing. Just, yeah, y'all check it. Let me know. Okay. Next time you grocery shopping. But you have that. Then you have your dressing. That's usually like $1.97. And then if you get croutons are like usually $2.50. What else do you put? Like, oh, and if you get like chicken, what we do is we get like chicken marinated and then we just put it on the grill outside. And then y'all, Aiden is, y'all hear him in the background, but we get chicken. So I'm going to say chicken. Sometimes it can be random. So I'm going to give it $8.50. So, and you can use that for the whole week because I tried this and I've done it and it works. So, so we're looking at $2.50 plus $2.97, $1.97, $2.50, $8.50. That's $18.40. Now, let's say if you want to get, if you don't live close to your house where you can't go home, let's say you can go to Walmart and get maybe like $5 and get some containers. And get some containers in the dressing. You can just leave that at work and then just make your own salad. I like to keep my salad in the bag and then just fill it when I get there. But oh yeah, and then onions. I'm sure everybody has onions at home. And then salt and pepper. You have that in your cabinet already. So we ain't got to add that to the total. But that's like a total of $23.44. So what I decided to do was I use this as a reward to myself when I feel like, hey, I've had a long week. I've done good. I've kept it together. So that's why I actually have an envelope here and you see me fill it up because I use it as not an everyday thing, but as a specialized thing. Now, like for coffee, sometimes we all need coffee to even just to get it together. So coffee, I do put a lot in my envelope for coffee sometimes. And sometimes I'll go to the store. I just get some to make sure that I try to use what I have at home. But I do put some in there because sometimes you just want like a nice out where someone else makes it type coffee deal, right? And I mean, I feel like that is a good reward also. So that's basically like boba. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this out because y'all, it is freezing and I don't need to be having no boba in my, it's cold. It is cold. And same for gas. Gas right here is, you're not going to pretty much, I just feel like you're not going to pretty much have it like where it's like spot dead on because things are always changing. Prices are always changing. So you're going to always have to kind of like play with it like this. Gas, I just try to gauge how much, like just take like a week or take like 2 weeks and kind of like just watch your your gauge on your gas and see how much you're spending, get all your receipts together so you can say like, hey, in these 2 weeks, I've spent $100 in gas. So you know you need to put at least 100. I would even put a little bit more, $110 in there just to have a little cushion in there. And then like for me, because I live closer now to work, so it doesn't require a lot for my gas. And then like Aiden, I just give him like an allowance. So now he's to the point where he knows he has cash in his envelope. He asks how much he has. So like I said, you can kind of play, and it's pretty much teaching him about, hey, you only have this much to spend, so you need to stay under your limit, or you don't have to spend it at all. So that's pretty much like, same for groceries. Just figure out what you take your grocery list is, and sit down and see how much you're spending a week. And if you can, like, instead of like making expensive meals every single night, make a big pot of spaghetti. Some people can't eat leftovers. Can y'all eat leftovers? Let me know. That's a good conversation. Can y'all eat leftovers? Because y'all, I tear some leftovers. I think spaghetti is like the best. Once it's like left overnight spaghetti and pizza, oh my goodness. That's like the best. Okay. All right. So that is just like a little FYI for that. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's hop into our cash stuffing. So crisp, we don't have anything left over. I don't think we ever have. I don't even think we have anything left over in here. So I probably can just put a line through it. That's what I'm thinking. So we're just going to go ahead and do all zeros. I don't even have any for gas. All right, so we're going to do that. So crisp, we're going to do 15, and so we got $15. And so that is that. Okay, so for Joe, which is coffee, we got $10. So this will actually just pretty much be the same as this. So I'm just going to go ahead and jot this in, because I'm sure I don't have anything left over. And I needed to get groceries today, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and do this also. All right, so we got $10 for Joe. All right, so gas, we're going to do 60. 20, 40, 60. So 1, 2, 3. So that's $60. Aiden is over there coloring like I don't know what, y'all. Y'all hear the markers? All right, so we got $15. So we got 10, 15. And he's like humming. He's like humming a song, y'all. And I got Aiden an Alexa for his birthday. Oh my gosh, that was like the best. Y'all were telling me that y'all's kids loved it. The ones that I did a live, and I told you guys I had got that for him. So personal, I didn't put any money for personal. So I guess I'm not getting anything for personal. I don't really need to get anything anyway. What? Oh my gosh. All right, it is what it is. We're not making, I don't have any more cash for that, so it's the hard knock life for me. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this gonna be hard this week. Unless I do a side hustle cash stuffing where I give myself some personal money. So we might do that, so I'm not sure. All right, so, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, so next we have groceries. So groceries, I don't need to do too much because last time we got a lot of groceries. Oh, and I did get a coupon in the mail from Kroger's. Last time I went to Walmart, it's almost like if you don't go there and they track your spending, because, I mean, you use your Kroger card. So I got like $19 off of $160 worth of groceries. So they know what they're doing. I might head to Kroger's to get some stuff, but I don't know. Walmart was a little bit cheaper, and some stuff at Walmart was more than what it was at Kroger's, because his little splashes that he have, the drinks, they were $2.98 at Walmart, and they're $2.50 a piece at Kroger's. So I've been peeping. I've been really looking out. Okay, so now we have Dollar Tree, $5. I'm giving Dollar Tree $5, and I ain't even giving myself personal money. That is crazy. And Dollar Tree, y'all, I did end up making an envelope for that because I was going in there spending, like, they have little cute stuff. I was going in there spending like $20, $15 a week. I'm like, what am I getting? And it just be like little cute stuff that I get. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm spending. All right, so we're going to do eat out. We're going to do 35, so 10, 20, 25, and then let's see, 25, and yeah, 35. All right, so we got 20, 30, 35. So that's $35 for eat out. And then we have household. We got $30 because I think I need to get some laundry detergent. So we got 20, and we're supposed to have 110. But we're going to do 2 5s. I don't know how that got mixed up, but 20, 25, 30. While we come up with the, I'm going to put this here so I can keep up with what I got. So that's 2. So this will be, let's see, we're going to fix this. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. And then we got 1, 2, 3. So we got $3. Not $3, 3. 3 tens. So we got 20, 25, 30. So we got $30 there. Okay. All right. So that's what we have there. And we don't have an extra cash in here. Boo. That's not good. It's all good. All right. So next, let's go ahead and next thing we're going to do is work on property taxes. I don't know why I slid my book over here. So this is the one that I showed you guys on my 2024 setup for my budgeting a journey that I'm going to be doing for 2024. I lost my train of thought. So this is the new little card I have. I already did the figurations on here. So each card will be $20. So today we're going to be actually stuffing $20 in there. And this will go in here. Because for property taxes, we've already paid. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I can check it or I can either circle it in. So I'm going to, let me circle this in. What does that look like? I didn't mess it up because the pen is, oh my goodness. Let's do this. I didn't mess it up. I should have let that dry. Doing the most. All right, so that was, and then also, all right, and so for property taxes, we've already pretty much paid the $236.57, and we paid that on the 4th. Because I was going to say, like I was telling you in my last video, I was going to say, well, I'm going to start this in 2024. I'm like, and then I had this thought about, no, I'm just going to go ahead and start it because every day I should have that mindset of, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick to my budget. I'm going to scribe to finish my savings challenges. So that is something that I should always have and not just say like, hey, I'm going to wait till 2024 because basically this a little bit of time that I'm so-called waiting for 2024, I could have put like $20, $40, $60 in there and I could have been, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like where I'm coming from with that. Okay, so that is, let's put this, okay, so that's 20 bucks. So the balance was 0. So now we have $20 in there and that's $20 total, $20. And then we have, what did I do with my paint? Oh yeah, I'm going to do my bottle. See, I don't learn, do I? Because I'm sure this is probably, I should have put this first. But that's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it here. See, this is what I should have done. All right, so that's $270. And then this, we're going to do self-care challenge. I'm going to bring that back out. And for your challenges, y'all, you don't have to put lots of money. Put a little bit of money that you can. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to be doing $3. And let's take this card out here. And then I'm going to get a marker. So it looks like we're going to do $3 here. And we're going to go to the $3. And we're going to put this in there. So that's where that's going there. All right. All right, so we got $3. So I think that is pretty much it for our savings challenges there. All right, and I can put this down because we don't have any more money in there. And I'm going to put this up here. All right, so now what we need to do is check our math, as we always do, because this is how we find out if we have any errors. So we have 883.63 minus the 200. So that is 683.63. So we're going to do minus the $21. So that's 662.63. So we're going to subtract the 270, which will give us $392.63. So minus the $20, so that is $372.63, and minus the $3, so that's $369.63. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's make sure our math is good. Now we have our actual, which is 175,608. 17, and I just forgot. 1756. What is it? Did I say 08? Oh yeah, 08. I said 03, y'all. Having a moment. Okay, so 15608. Okay, so now we're going to do all of our expenses, which is 872.45 plus the 200 plus the 21, and then we got plus the 270 plus the 20, and then plus the $3. So that'll give us $1,386.45. So let's subtract the 2. Keep your fingers crossed that we got these numbers together. So whoop, 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 whoop. Yay! We did it! Go 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗧. We did it! All right, so our buffer will be $369.63. So that's how much we have left in our checking account. So if we go over on groceries, or if we have something that comes in that we forgot, we have a cushion now for that. All right, so this is the end of the video, guys. And for my change, I don't think I have anything. No, I don't have any change in there. So I have to check that real quick. All right, so this is the end of the video, guys. And thank you so much for chilling with me through this video and making it. And make sure that you do, you know, if you have comments or anything like that, let me know, because I always like to read you guys' comments, share, like, and subscribe. And then also, guys, my website is called 𝗗𝗓𝗗𝗘. And then also you can find me on my Instagram, and my TikTok is called 𝗗𝗓𝗗𝗡. And I cannot talk right now. I'm getting my words all mixed up. So I am about to go ahead and start working back on orders, because your girl is backed up. All right, so and until next time, guys, peace.